lot of people really having trouble to make it sound even in terms of rhythm, and I was one of them. So it sounded like it's just not even. And this is how we fix it, by playing dotted rhythm, practicing dotted rhythm. There are two kinds. If we start from the ring finger, the first one, second one, the reverse one, still start from ring finger. Okay? Everything short, all staccato, everything short. Even now, for me, I still practice dotted rhythm when I play tremolo, just to maintain the evenness. So, do the same. Now, let me show you a fantastic exercise. This will help the evenness greatly. So, what we want is for all four fingers play on one string. Let's just do it on the E string. So, thumb to begin with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 notes, right? And we count in 5. So, like this, start with the thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What it does is that it tricks our brain to think that it groups in 5, but it's actually in 4. And how do we practice this? Let me show you. So play louder on the first note of this group of 5, right? So like this, 1, like that. Because it's grouped in 5, the stress will naturally fall on different finger each time, so it confuses our brain. When we stop counting in 5, do it in 4 naturally, it will sound even. So here's an exercise about precision. It's not as important, to be honest, because when we first started, to play it even is our goal. And only when the evenness is not a big problem, then we focus on other things, such as precision. A lot of times we're playing tremolo on E string. Now this is easy because we have a lot of space for us to have all the movements, but sometimes it's on the second or the third string, then limits our movements of the fingers, right? So we have to be precise. That's when it comes precision. So how do we practice it? By practicing all the exercise we talked about on the second string or the third string. Choose one. Same thing, dotted rhythm on the second string, and the goal is to play it clean. Also, just as a good rule of thumb, to keep movements small for both hands and closer to the string, just so it's precise. If the movement is big, it's precise only because I've practiced a different way for a long time, so that now this is precise. If I do it on this hand, which I've never practiced, if I do it like this, it's a lot of extra movement, which we don't want. We want precise and small movements. So when we plug the ring finger, the second finger is prepared, is right there close to the string. And then this one play, and the next index finger is already in place, very close to the string, so that we don't have to look and we know it's there. And now plug. So now, same thing, look at this one. So every finger is in place right before we need them, right? See? That's why we practice dotted rhythm and staccato, because then, see, the finger is already anticipated and already there. And all we need to do is one motion, play. So, now again, this exercise is less important than any of the ones we mentioned before. Do spend all the time to do the previous ones and save this one for later. Trust me.